Dallas Cowboys have a great receiver in Amari Cooper. They want to get him signed to a new contract. Chris, they want to get quarterback Dak Prescott signed to a new contract. They want to get running back Ezekiel Elliott, who's still holding out, signed to a new contract. Owner Jerry Jones says it'll happen. There literally is no concern on my part at all about any time frame. It'll happen. The results are too good for them and too good for the Cowboys. Think about it now. The results are too good for them and too good for the Cowboys. That always happens when it's that good for both of us. All right, that sounds good, but Ezekiel Elliott's in Mexico, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
So when do you get it done? If you're so concerned it's going to get done, if you're so confident it's going to get done, I think the sooner you get it done, Chris, the better.
Yeah, no question about that. I mean, you want Ezekiel Elliott there, get him going with the team so you can kind of get a look at what your team is going to be in totality. But Jerry Jones has been saying the right things, and he's saying this to keep the positive vibes out there for the football team to where they're not questioning it or anything like that. And he's keeping Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper calm about their situations. I think Zeke happens here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I really do. Dak will happen shortly after that. And Amari Cooper, that might not till be after the season, maybe late in the season, whatever it may be. But I do have faith that they'll get it done. I mean, Dallas and Jerry Jones and the family there throughout the years, the players that have contributed and played at a high level, they've done their best to keep those guys wearing the star on their helmet.
Well, you say Jerry Jones has been saying all the right things, but he did take some criticism last week when he suggested that the Cowboys don't really need Ezekiel Elliott in order to be successful.
Well,
right? So here's what I think may have happened.
Yeah.
I think they were so stunned when he held out that a lot of the stuff we got last week was just kind of knee-jerk bluster.
Right.
And now that it's all settled in, they've maybe crunched some numbers. They've gotten to a point where they're confident that they can make offers that will be attractive to these guys, and now it's just a process of how best to put those cards on the table to get the guys to take whatever it is the Cowboys have decided they're going to pay them.
I would think a lot of that's true. You're right. Got into the nitty-gritty of the details, numbers, how they can make it work too. And, again, he's also, with that comment last week, trying to say you don't need the rushing title leader to win a Super Bowl. He's trying to tell the rest of this team, hey, I got confidence in you. We got a good team here. Not one guy's going to make us or break us just in case it did filter into the season or week 1 or week 2 or something like that. He wants the team to feel that the Jones family and the rest of the organization feels that this team can win even without Ezekiel Elliott, which is the right thing to say either way. But, I think ultimately they realize what they got in Ezekiel Elliott and what he means to this offense and team, and they'll find a way to get him more money than Todd Gurley got in his last contract extension.
It could be that Dak Prescott's the hardest one to sign to a long-term contract because I do not see him biting at all on this idea that he should take less simply because he's the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. His agents clearly do not care about that. They get a percentage based on what he gets, period. And I think Dak has it in his head. I'll never forget when you were asking him about, you don't seem like a selfish guy. You take a team-friendly deal, and he gave you that side eye. He gave you that look, and to say, hey, don't get in the way of me and my money. And I think Dak Prescott understands. Number one, he's a good quarterback. Number two, he's only getting better. And number three, time's on his side. If they don't sign him now, it may be a lot more expensive next year.
What do you think he'll settle for? What is it? What's the number? Just like Aaron
Garoppolo deal.
Garoppolo deal?
But real money, 5 years, $27.5 million a year, which will push the new money average north of $30 million.
Yeah.
But I think the Garoppolo's deal, same deal. Give it to Dak Prescott. We'll see if the Cowboys.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.